Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It is Monday, April 13th. Mr. Kimball here. I am in my classroom doing a little bit of work this morning. First of all, I want to say thank you for your patience. Hopefully you had a fantastic Easter break. I was able to spend a little bit of time on Friday with my middle son, Micah. We went over to St. Louis and spent some time with him in his apartment. And then on Saturday and Sunday, my classroom has gnats. These plants, I guess, are collecting gnats, so they're flying around. Apologize for that. So Saturday and Sunday we had, just good family time, and I did not spend any time with emails and Remind. So in a way, yes, I was ignoring a lot of the communication. So I apologize for that in a way, but it was holiday and I wanted to devote time to my family. But I'm back at it today. I want to make sure that our communication is clear. I will be going back and checking emails and Remind messages and sending replies where appropriate. But I want to make sure that communication for this week's expectations was taken care of first. So for English for regular students, big thing for you is by the end of the week, you should have your book review for your novel completed. And all of those assignment details are on Google Classroom, as they have been since March 16th. So we are at the 1 month mark, and now you are asked to start turning in and completing the different assignments that have been assigned to you really since the 16th, but everything was finalized and posted on the 18th. So nothing new, it's just making sure that those things are now being held accountable for. So for this week, book review of your novel is due by Friday. And again, the rubric is there. Please open up that rubric and just do the things that the rubric says. Every paragraph has a very specific set of expectations and even a word count. So yes, I am asking for the positives and negatives. I know a lot of you will ask that question whenever you read that. Positive and negatives, you may have to go online and do a little bit of search to see what other people have said about your book. If you cannot find that, then find something specifically associated with the author, because maybe that'll give you some clues into what's going on in the specific novel that you are reading. If you have questions, there is that form online that you can ask questions directly to me, and I can do my best to answer those questions as they come up. In addition, you do have no red ink, body paragraphs, and this is a shorter one. It's about claim, evidence, and reasoning. We used that a little bit in third quarter whenever we were writing our previous paper, so it shouldn't be much. This one shouldn't be difficult for you because it's fairly fresh. We used this a little bit last quarter, but it's only the one. Last week I combined two, but there's only the one new set of skills. Now, let me talk about last week's points, and then I'm going to make a separate video for this week's points. So that's going to come in a few minutes. But last week's points, you can still add material, points, communication, whatever it is. You can still add and get points for last week. There's only one deadline that you need to be aware of, and that is May 1st. May 1st is when all of the paper assignments are due, the two extra projects that you're doing on top of the book review. May 1st is that deadline, and then the final week is going to be devoted to making sure that the no red ink post-test is completed. But at any point, you can fill in those points that you might be missing for a previous week. So we are officially in week 2, but I will go back and add points into week 1 if and when it is necessary. So please understand that I am going to go back and add points when I see that, for instance, if you have not taken the no red ink quiz from last week yet, do that and you will get points. Spend some time in the practice work, do that, and you will get a point for that. And then make sure that you are staying on top of your communication. And I will still take points for last week. There's an adjustment for week 2, and I'll explain that in the next video. All right, let's have a fantastic week and let's get some work done. I will talk to you later. Bye.